Alright, today I will practice lips, and if you also like learning about the lips, you can practice with me, means you can join with me. So yeah, I'm waiting for you, so grab your pen, paper or pencil and let's start drawing. Let me select like a black color, let me select my brush, and also I will share all the like the tips or the way I draw, how I draw in the middle. So yeah, it will be a very fun session. So let's start with the reference number 1. So normally while drawing anything, I always draw from like I always draw big to small. So now what I will do is the first by looking at the reference, I am seeing a little bit like I will draw this like middle line of the lips. Then I will simply draw the big shapes like this shape and the underneath shape. That's it. Then now what I will do is I will try to observe this area like this upper V and the like middle V. Now if you see carefully, it's not like very pronounced, it's like very subtle. So yeah, I'm observing this all sort of thing. So now what I will do is now I will do a little bit of erasing, and or I can take a new layer because I'm drawing digitally, but yeah, let me erase. If you're also drawing in a sketchbook, it will be like a same sort of thing. Now what I will do is I will just draw like very like subtle way, and I'll do the same for the also like upper part. And I'm seeing a little bit darker lines in the corner, and I will draw the like lower part. So yeah, that's how I draw the lips, and that's my practice. Now the first practice is done. So yeah, as simple as that. Now if I want to add, I will add like this part. There will be our lower chin, and also here are the like something, I don't know what it is said, but yeah, it will be a very lightly, it will be a very lightly. Then this part will be for the nose. Yeah, so yeah, our first practice is done. Now let's move on to the second references, and it's also in like a front view, but again the same process that I will do. I will first draw the middle line, then I will draw the oval shape, like oval shape of the lip. And in this reference, the upper part will be a little bit bigger because the mouth is opened, a little bit opened. Now what I will see is I will try to like see the shapes as all like shapes on the lips. Like for example, I'm seeing this sort of shape here. See? So what I will do is now I will simply draw that shape also in my drawing. See? And it's that shape is like following the corners. That's great. Now let me erase a little bit of this area, and if you see now the V on this lip is little bit pronounced, means a little bit like more, it has a deeply V, you can say that. And in lower part it has a very like slightly very subtle. Again simply I will draw that, and yep. Now I will draw this area because this part is little bit deep black. Now so I will add a triangle here to make it more interesting, and I will add a little bit of here, and yep, I think it's done. Now I think yeah, it's done. And next, yeah. Now I will, for the leaves I can add just like this middle part. Yeah. So now yeah, and I can see this more pronounced clearly here. So that's how I draw. Yeah, it's done. So now let's move on the third reference, and again the same process. Now for this one I will try to get the overall shape of the lips. So by looking at the reference, now I'm seeing this sort of shape, like this sort of shape. See, I'm seeing this sort of shape, and I will try to draw the like middle line from here, and again I'm seeing this sort of shape. Okay, so let me take that color let me choose a black color and let me draw. Yeah. Yep. Now here if I see the upper, like the upper part is like divided into a lot of planes, see. And yeah, whenever I'm in doubt, I'm like tracing a lot. See, I'm taking the help. I'm not cheating, I'm like learning right now. So I'll simply like draw. I'm trying to observe, and again the same thing here, and I will draw. See, now let me do one thing. Let me erase this so I can draw more clearly. So let me now draw more clearly. See, now it's looking like a reference. And yeah, there are some teeth, but I think that if I will draw the lips, the teeth, it will look awful. So I'm skipping the teeth right now. Maybe in a separate video I will talk about that also. Okay, yeah, maybe I can make it more like thinner in this area. Like, see, now see, it's looking like a reference. And here we can see that area, and here we can see the nose and stuff. So yeah, like that. Let me erase that in nose. Now let's move on to like our fourth reference, and again I will draw the big shape, and by looking at the reference I am seeing this sort of shape, and here will be our like this part. And now simply let's divide the middle part, the upper and lower lip. And now I'm seeing let me also do a little bit of like light erasing. So yeah, and I'm seeing a very subtle, and like this sort of, and there is a little bit of opening of the lips. So I will take a little bit, very little, and also like here little, and simply drawing, and I'll take this also part. So now see, again it's done. See, as simple as that. And yeah, it's like very dark. I don't know, it's need to be, let me make great. Okay, that's great. Now I think that's looking as like a reference. Yeah, it's look great now. And if you see, I'm doing very fast kind of practice, because the more you do, the more you become better. Yeah, that's why. Now the last one. Yep, this will be the finale. And again I will now in this reference I think I can start with like middle line. And if I look carefully, like if I show you the overall my thinking, what I am seeing right now is I'm seeing it like as a ball, and that's how I'm seeing in my brain. That's how I'm thinking right now, but I'm not loud. What I've done is I drawn in same layer. That will make the process bit uglier. Now what I'm seeing is my mind is like this stuff, I'm seeing this stuff in my brain. See, this is the stuff that I'm seeing in my brain. Now what I do is, now I don't draw that all stuff, because I've done it multiple times. Now that it's not to be like, now it's not need to be done like that way. Now what I can do like this day is I can simply draw that middle line. I know this middle area, and I will just draw this part, and then after I will do a little bit of erasing, because I've drawn the guidelines. Then I will simply add a details, like I will refine it. Then I will just add a details like this, and that's how I do. So because I've done this sort of like thing multiple times, and now it has been saved in my memory, so there's no need to do like this sort of stuff again and again. So simply I skip that process and I do like this directly. So yeah, that's the finale of the practice. Again, here will be the nose. So yeah, that's the process. Let me rest that. Let me recap. What we done is we just done some practice, like the front view of the lip, the front view but little bit open, then 3/4 view, then profile one, then lastly like 3/4 view of the male. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, maybe you will enjoy this video too, where I have shared the how to draw nose in just 2 steps. So watch out that video and I will catch you there. Keep drawing. Bye.